In Sankarankoil, there was a public meeting yesterday to be held by the Dravidar Kadagam, Mr. Veeramani. But the Hindu Munnani and other organizations had requested the police not to give permission in that place because it is very near, closer to the temple and closer to the temple car, etc. As the DK would hurt the sentiments of Hindus, they will abuse Hindu gods, and also processions from the temple will happen on that day, that evening. But in spite of that, the police had given permission yesterday. In order to condemn this, the Hindu Munnani and other organizations, they had, assembled there in front of the temple, and they were doing silent protest against this permission. But whereas the Deputy Superintendent of Police, Puliyangudi range, he had come there and he had manhandled our Hindu Munnani organizers, and also he was asking why you are pointing your fingers against. You cannot raise your hands. You cannot show your hands in front of me. That's what the DSP was threatening. And he was also asking why you are you a rowdy? You are threatening me. You are raising your hands. As if the people has to fold their hands in front of the police. So this is highly condemnable. They have thrashed all the Hindu Munnani, attacked Hindu Munnani workers, and they have manhandled them. They have dragged them. They have dragged them into the police van, and some people are there in general hospital, etc. So when the same Tenkasi police had refused permission for those who wanted to have demonstration against illegal mining, the same police refused, saying that there is a traffic problem and the schools are there, public will be there in large numbers, movement will be there. So the Sankarankoil is a very important main place. It's a temple, and definitely more people are there. Then why do you allow public meeting there? So the DSP, Mr. Ashok, is a regular offender like this, and there has been reports that this particular man doesn't behave well, and he always indulge into violence, and he always slaps people. So this has happened many times with the Hindu organization. So he has got some agenda in his work. So we demand the immediate action against this DSP Ashok, and we request the Home Secretary, the Chief Minister, the DGP to immediately take action against this police officer, and this police officer should definitely apologize for what he has done. And the government has to see to it that these kind of accidents, these kind of incidents do not take place in future.
In Tamil Nadu, at present, the last 2 months, all the issues being created all over the Tamil Nadu. Even you can see in Krishnagiri, even in Hosur, these kind of stain snatching and things, and the short that have been done in Chennai recently also. What do you think about this kind of law when the DMK comes to power?
No, the problem is that in the last 2 years, the netas of DMK, the office bearers, the cadres, all are behaving in a rude manner, stating that they are the ruling party. The police's hands are tied. The Tamil Nadu police is definitely a very good, police, and even the intelligence. But unfortunately, the influence of politicians, particularly the ruling Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, and inefficiency on the part of the Chief Minister, it is the law and order deteriorating because the DMK Gundas are ruling the roost. That is the main issue. And I think the police as government, who their bosses are, I think the police should act immediately and see to it that peace prevails in Tamil Nadu.
Anyway, recently Tamil Nadu Bjp has done a hunger strike on non-supporting Mr. Krishnagiri district Mr. Now, but they have filed, Tamil Nadu government and Tamil Nadu police have filed 3,500 people as cases, even for the same illegal situation. What do you think about it?
See, the Tamil Nadu government, the DMK government thinks that it can stop, the organizations, particularly the BJP, if they file cases and harass them. And that is what has happened in Vellore, where more than 103 people were taken into, custody, remanded. Even yesterday in Shankarangoil, we have seen around, 100 people were taken into custody. All these things are happening in Tamil Nadu, but they cannot control BJPians like that, because BJP will always fight for justice, and we are doing it. Even in the other day, for the the justice for Prabhu, we had taken a very silent march towards the beach, and we had a candle march from the permitted place, from where we had the fasting. So the Tamil Nadu government thinks that it can always bulldoze us, which is not possible.
Last question.